In this edition of City News, not all heroes wear capes. Find out why. And we'll show you what has everyone gathering at school campus. Plus, check out the biggest party in town. These stories and much more coming up on City News. Hello and welcome to City News. I'm Abby Grimion. Police Chief Robert Fager has served the city of Hawthorne for 28 years, but before he turned in his uniform, he was honored by the city. A small gathering came together to honor Hawthorne Police Chief Bob Fager, a man who dedicated his life to the service of the city of Hawthorne. However, the impact of his service has touched more than just the city of good neighbors.
At a time when police relations with other communities was at an all-time low, ours was rising because of Chief Fager, because of his commitment to having a good relationship with the community and making sure that our police officers were projected into the community as friends.
A lot of the things that started under his watch are growing nationally, and we see that, and everybody comes to the city of Hawthorne to be able to look at the Coffee with the Cop program that we started, and for other initiatives that we have that aren't so much talked about. And so you're right, he's everybody's friend.
What he's done with Hawthorne PD in the short amount of time I've been on council, watching him lead his staff and his police officers, it's astounding. It's almost like he's my own little role model. I try and imitate things he does with his department. To have that kind of stature and the way he, talks and leads is just a good role model for anyone to have.
A police chief whose character and integrity was more than just skin deep, making an impression on all he encountered.
A great chief, a man, an officer and a gentleman first, a dedicated employee, but most importantly a leader who has worked hard and tirelessly to assure the safety of our community, but more importantly the professionalism of the chief of police and the office it holds.
But even as his service draws to a close, he is shy about resting on his laurels.
I'm in a good place. It's time to say the baton passing needs to occur so the momentum stays in place. And I'm not disconnecting. I'm always here. You don't spend 28 years giving most of your life to an occupation or to a city and then just turn it off.
I acknowledge him for his ever inspiring and motivating our police officers to be the best they can be. So here he is in wishing you good health and wealth and long and happy retirement. Congratulations, Chief.
Gone but not forgotten, a leader that truly lived by the creed of being a good neighbor. We here at HCTV wish Police Chief Fager a happy and restful retirement. He will be missed. While others are running away from danger, these fine men and women are the ones running towards it. Sam Vargas has the details.
Local heroes were honored in the city of Hawthorne.
This is called the Emergency Medical Services Recognition Ceremony. This event had a theme. It was Savers and Survivors. The theme is based on the calls that we get, and they happen once a year.
The event, which was held at Fire Station 161, recognized 6 different acts of heroism.
We recognize the saviors and the people who are saved, and we marry them up normally and have the victims meet the people who saved them.
One of those victims was Helen Savard, who collapsed during an interview at Terranea Resort.
When I finished the interview, I walked out of there and I collapsed and went into full cardiac arrest. And Jasmine, one of the girls at the spa, ran out and she started CPR.
And I did the whole like follow right here and I was like, I hope I don't break her sternum. I'm like, am I doing it too hard? Am I not, you know what I mean? And I was just like, please, come back to life.
Also being honored in a separate incident were 2 Hawthorne police officers, Jonathan Scovald and his partner Pedro Nambo, both of whom played a critical role in saving a man's life.
My partner and I received a call of a traffic collision at El Segundo and Doty, responded and found a male in a vehicle, slumped over, unresponsive, and immediately found him without a pulse and not breathing, administered CPR until fire personnel arrived and took over.
This is what we train for. And you don't really think about it when you do it. It's just natural, I'm just glad that we were able to do what we did and that he actually survived.
The event brought together police officers, firefighters, and paramedics from all over the South Bay, where it aimed to show the importance of the relationship between first responders and civilians.
Well, it's a reminder of truly the first responders are not us, it's the community. So when somebody has a cardiac arrest or someone is suffering from an emergency, it's the people that are out in the streets that witness it and activate us, or they themselves become the emergency rescuer at that point.
It's a relationship that truly relies on teamwork.
All of them, the fire department, the EMTs, the My Saver, Jasmine. So yeah, everybody just had such a hand in keeping me alive.
The Sheriff's Department and McCormick EMTs rounded out the list of this year's honorees. Reporting for 8CTV, I'm Sam Vargas.
For more information about the LA County Fire Department as well as upcoming events, visit their website at www.fire.lacounty.gov. A local organization is raising money for people in the community. Jennifer Murillo explains.
The Hawthorne President's Council held its 36th annual Community BBQ Dinner at the Hawthorne Memorial Center.
This is to raise money for the Thanksgiving and Christmas baskets and toys giveaway that we give to the needy families of Hawthorne.
It's always good to see how communities giving back.
The food served was all donated by various organizations and one local business who has been helping this cause every year.
The Victus Markers on 118 and Prairie donate 14 cases of chicken every single year for almost 40 years they've been doing that.
I'm really excited and I'm really proud of Hawthorne's residents. That's why I'm here to join them also.
A raffle with donated prizes was also held to help raise more funds for the Holiday Assistance Program.
We got a lot of good prize, TV, microwave, cooker pressure, a lot of good prize out there. That also raised money go towards the amount.
This is a great event that brings everybody together for a great cause to help people for the holidays.
Not only does the community come together to donate, but a big number of volunteers give their time to cook and serve the food.
It really feels a lot to help out people less fortunate than me. I just really want to give back to my community.
You feel that you are helping people and only doing easy things, you can help a lot of people to have fun and enjoy.
We are growing like mad. We're building all these wonderful hotels and bringing in great businesses. But at heart, we're still a little community. And these are the people that make this community great.
The Hawthorne President's Council raised $4,100 from this year's event. They will continue to accept donations through December in hopes to give back to as many families and children as possible. For HCTV, I'm Jennifer Murillo.
To donate to the Holiday Assistance Program, contact Alex Montero at 310-978-4357 or go to his office at 11802 York Avenue. A ceremony was held to celebrate the completion of the construction on Hawthorne Boulevard and 126th Street.
The City of Hawthorne is working hard for you, the residents. We're here for you and the families of Hawthorne.
The funds from this project to improve roads and infrastructure came from SB 1 and Measure R, a half-cent sales tax for Los Angeles County to finance new transportation projects passed in 2009.
During the past 5 months, we installed 2,000 lineal feet of 18-inch sewer pipeline and 10 manhole structures on Hawthorne Boulevard. We constructed 10,000 square feet of sidewalk, 8,000 square feet of ADA ramp, and we constructed 1,500 lineal feet of curb and reconfiguration of center median.
The improvements to sidewalks and driveways for compliance to the Americans with Disabilities Act totaled 26,000 square feet of drive between El Segundo Boulevard to Imperial Highway.
All over the city, we can see the evidence that Hawthorne is taking off. These streets will be ready to receive the wave of commerce that is coming to our city with the new businesses and the wave of visitors to our beautiful new hotels.
In all, the construction installed 11,000 tons of asphalt for the paving from El Segundo Boulevard to the 105 on-ramps north of Imperial Highway. For more information on construction projects in the City of Hawthorne, visit www.cityofhawthorne.org/current-projects. Coming up next on City News, find out how a local gym is making a big impact in some young people's lives. And we'll tell you what event was a splash. There's more news ahead. We'll be right back.
A full life, measured in seats, starts with the right ones early on. Car crashes are a leading killer of children 1 to 13. Learn how to prevent deaths and injuries by using the right car seat for your child's age and size.
Thank you. You got a king?
Go fish! In your face! In your face!
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today.
Cook foods to the right temperature using a food thermometer. 3,000 Americans will die from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
Welcome back. The Hawthorne Spooktacular held prizes, games, and festivities for residents young and old.
The Hawthorne Spooktacular Halloween Carnival is something that we do every year. Usually we try and do it the day before Halloween so that these kids can take part in going trick-or-treating and doing all the things that kids like to do on Halloween. It's just a wonderful idea to have this carnival to keep people or the kids off the street, and you know, they can come to a safe environment and have fun and get candy, and they don't have to worry.
Over 1,000 kids, young and old, walked the hallways of the Hawthorne Memorial Center, participating in carnival-style games and activities in celebration of All Hallows Eve.
We actually start preparing like after summer. We send out the notifications to all the service groups so that we can have adequate volunteers to actually man all the booths that you've seen in here. We have to go out and buy tons and tons of candy so we can make sure there's enough for all the kids, as well as toys.
And those in attendance couldn't be happier.
Throwing the aiming at the stuff at the mouth. Aiming stuff like me, I threw a shoe at an alien and it fell and I won.
It's fun and there's a lot of things to do here, and it's like a lot of people look pretty and I want to see everybody's costume.
My favorite game here is a game where there's a rat right there. It's like standing up by a fence and you get shoot and throw it. And I'm really a pro at that game because I played it last year.
They bring everybody together, no matter what colors you are, but the Spanish, Black, Chinese, everybody, we are here together celebrating the Halloween.
You know, we're a little bit older, but we're always young at heart. And I'm Elvis tonight, and my girlfriend is Priscilla.
One thing's for certain, the event has been a beautiful time for all. The Spooktacular is held every year the evening before Halloween. The West Basin Municipal Water District hosted a splash of a party. Tony Long Jr. has the story.
Everyone gathers for snacks, games, and some gifts at the annual Water Harvest Festival.
We do it every year. We have lots of participants. Folks can come. It's all free. They get free food, free water saving devices, lots of information, toys, games for kids, prizes, and so on.
The purpose of the event is for everyone to learn about different ways to conserve water.
What we're doing today is we're giving local residents information about free programs. We have free rain barrel events that are coming up that residents can participate.
What we do is that we give out 3 floors of tours. The first floor is about water conservation and the system, sewer system. The second is about solid resource, and the third is the Green Wolf.
At their booth, Sea Lab Aquarium allowed the attendees to interact and pet the sea animals.
Today we're here to basically inform the public about the animals that are actually like right around them locally, like right out at the beaches on the rocky shores and everything, and get in touch with the animals, like touch them and get to know different kinds of animals like the sea stars.
West Basin Municipal Water District Operations Manager Christiana Daisy explains the function of the facility.
This is our flagship treatment plant, the Edward C. Little Water Recycling Facility, and we take water from Hyperion Treatment Plant. It's about 2 miles away through a 5-foot diameter pipeline into the beginning of our treatment plant.
According to the West Basin website, the facility produces approximately 40 million gallons of usable water every day, and is the only treatment facility in the country producing 5 different qualities of recycled water.
So rather than the water going out into the ocean, we take a side stream of water into this plant and we treat it further for several different uses.
The plant is currently closed due to expansion, but will be reopened to the public for tours sometime in 2019. For HCTV, this is Tony Long Jr.
For more information, visit the West Basin Municipal Water District website at www.westbasin.org. Sweet Science Boxing Gym is helping some of their clients in more ways than one. Jennifer Murillo explains.
This might look like a traditional boxing gym, but it's more than that. Kids as young as 5 and as old as 70 come to train here.
We're open to just about anybody that wants to come and learn boxing and really get an appreciation for boxing and get in shape.
It's good for their health, and also they get attracted to, eating healthy stuff, and I don't know, it's just good for them.
The boxing classes teach students the sport as well as discipline.
We've had kids that, lack discipline or lack focus, and, they come here and in 2 to 3 months, they're a different person just because it gives them a direction.
I actually have a hard time focusing, and boxing helped me learn how to focus, because you need a lot of focus in boxing.
Sweet Science Boxing also caters to those with special needs. They have a number of students with autism that have been part of their gym for a few years.
Boxing has really worked out for them, I think, mainly because there's a routine and a discipline to boxing that allows the students with autism to come in and kind of break away from their shyness and be part of a group.
I get to let my energy out. I train every day, just get one step closer to my goals.
I really like to work out at school and gym, and I just learned box like this.
Adam's grandmother said that having him enrolled in this gym has made a positive impact in his life and has helped him in so many ways, including in controlling his temperament.
If you have a kid that has autism, this is a great place to introduce them to a social environment where it will open them up to communicating with the coaches and with other students.
This gym's a really good gym. The people here are very nice. They teach you how to box. They make sure you're ready before you do anything like sparring. And boxing's just a great sport.
Marco says they are open to anyone they can help and said that anyone interested can come try out the first class for free. For HCTV, I'm Jennifer Murillo.
To learn more about Sweet Science Boxing and their classes, visit www.sweetsciencegear.com. The 10th annual Great California Shakeout has gone global, and we found out how Hawthorne schools are getting prepared.
Great Shakeout drill will now begin. Quiet, please. Fingers interlocked.
The Great California Shakeout, held annually on October 18th at 10:18 a.m., is a kinetic example of emergency preparedness practiced around the Golden State.
We have a plan already in place. We've been practicing and drilling here at Hawthorne Middle School for many years, and each year we build capacity on things that we see that we need to improve upon, and we make those changes so that we make sure that we're maintaining safety for all on campus.
The drill at Hawthorne Middle School involved aspects of search and rescue, taking inventory of supplies needed in case of emergency, and being mindful of how to behave in an emergency.
If anything happens, we already know what to do, so just in case. It's okay to drill, but gotta keep it in mind to do it so you won't get hurt.
Everybody knows about the Sanitarium's fault, and it's really dangerous, and if something happens here and we're not prepared, something bad might happen.
The drill is also a reminder to parents that preparedness isn't limited to just school.
We also inform them on doing the same thing, going through the same procedure at their home. talking with their parents about it and reminding them, do we have an earthquake kit? Do we have supplies ready? What would be our plan? Where would we meet? Real life happens around us every single day, so we've got to be prepared.
The Great California Shakeout is now practiced in over 40 states and countries across the globe. The event is held on the third Thursday of October every year, so be prepared to participate October 17th, 2019 at 10:17 a.m. When we return, we'll show you what has everyone gathering on a school campus.
Separate raw meats from other foods by using different cutting boards. 3,000 Americans will die from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
Really? Buzz, what's up, man? You left some leaves burning out here.
Yeah, I just came in just for a second.
Come on, man. If it's too hot to touch, it's too hot to leave. You could torch the whole neighborhood.
It's a good point there, Smokey.
9 out of 10 wildfires are caused by humans.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
So they say it's a man's world? I don't see anybody's name on it.
While they were doing their thing, we slowly changed our own.
Today, women can do anything men can do. And there's one thing we're even better at.
If you drive buzzed, it could cost you around $10,000. You'll face major legal fees, major fines, and steep insurance penalties. You could lose everything. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
The Hawthorne School District held a job fair at their district office. Jennifer Murillo has more.
The second instructional aid job fair was held to fill about 40 positions across the school district.
Instructional aides assist both the classroom teacher and also sometimes individual students or sometimes a whole class of students in achieving their educational goals.
Instructional aides help them, and by helping them, they can help other students get into a better field and understanding, and that's what's really more important, making sure that these kids aren't leaving saying, oh, I hate school. They should be leaving, oh, I love school so much and I want to be able to do this now.
During the one-day fair, job seekers were able to apply, interview, test, and if qualified, possibly be offered a job.
We're trying to do the whole process today so that we can also be aware and acknowledge their time.
From what I've been told, like, come get your application, you do everything, and then you might get an interview, and I did, so it was pretty cool.
By early afternoon, many people had already stopped by, and those qualified were hired on the spot.
I'm very elated. I'm actually very, very happy, especially here for the Hawthorne School District. I live here, and, well, it's just awesome.
By the end of the day, 20 job offers were made. Selected candidates are now in the process of passing background checks and possibly soon working for the district. For HCTV, I'm Jennifer Murillo.
The Hawthorne School District continues to have open positions. To view job postings and submit an application, visit the district's website at www.hawthorne.k12.ca.us. A Hawthorne middle school received some help from a local business. Tony Long Jr. shows us.
Excitement spreads across Prairie Vista Middle School as they host a pep rally to celebrate their partnership with Chevron and DonorsChoose.org.
We're so excited to be here today and helping relaunch our Fuel Your School program. Prairie Vista Panthers are a fabulous partner with the Hawthorne School District as part of our STEM initiative, which is science, technology, engineering, and math.
There's really no words to describe just how happy I am to be part of this process, the program, and really the opportunity for these students to have just amazing experiences in the future.
Along with STEM, the school sports program also received funding, providing new equipment, including uniforms for the girls' soccer team.
We were sharing uniforms with other guys and like the guys from the other team, and it didn't really feel comfortable, but when I found out we're getting new uniforms, I was really excited to see how they look and how we're going to look so professionally like as soccer players.
Major League Soccer team Los Angeles FC were also part of the celebration, including their mascots and player Christian Ramirez.
To come here and see you guys means a lot to me. Be back from Southern California, growing up in this area, seeing you guys in a familiar place that I was in.
According to Chevron Senior Representative Jeff Wilson, the company has donated $10 million to 18 South Bay area schools, including some in Hawthorne, over the last 5 years. For HCTV, this is Tony Long Jr.
If you are interested in making a donation or want to learn more about other school programs, visit the Donors Choose website at www.donorschoose.org. Students in the Hawthorne School District were invited to participate in a unique contest. Jennifer Murillo has more.
During the month of October, middle school students in the Hawthorne School District were invited to participate in the 2018 Anti-Bullying Art Contest.
Stay confident for who you are and don't let anyone say anything else. They do not define you.
It's to teach healthy relationships. We have to begin the conversation, and we have to actually have the students lead the conversation. And once they learn, and then they share that with their peers, and really that's what makes a difference.
The contest, sponsored by the New Star Family Justice Center and the Department of Children and Family Services, challenged students to develop a visual image or spoken word that best represented friendship, compassion, kindness, respect, and acceptance.
Some of these art pieces were just bold. There's a few spoken words as well. It really shows you the creativity that they have, and they really show you what children see differently than we do.
Sticks and stones might break my bones, but words will always hurt. No matter how many times you try to deny, words will always hurt.
First, second, and third place winners were then recognized at an award ceremony held at the Hawthorne City Council chambers.
We had many entries to choose from, and it actually was quite difficult, but I think the winners were just outstanding.
When my principal called me up to the office, I was confused, and then when she told me I won first place, I was so shocked I couldn't believe it.
Not only did the students create amazing pieces of art, but it got them leading the conversation and talking about the rising bullying problem.
Never be afraid to or feel ashamed of telling an adult how you feel, and to never be scared and never be silenced. Just do what you feel is right and don't be scared at all.
If you see something, say something. Don't let people tell you can't say anything.
Event organizers said they were pleased with the outcome as it brought so many people together and families talking about this epidemic. For HCTV, I'm Jennifer Murillo.
The artwork of the winners will be displayed at the Fine Arts Commission Art Show. Congratulations to all the winners. The Mega Millions lottery hit a historic high of $1.5 billion jackpot, and people from across the Southland came to visit the luckiest spot in town. We went to literally the luckiest spot in Southern California, Hawthorne's own Bluebird Liquor, where we caught up with SoCal residents to find out what they would do if they won the big prize.
Well, today I bought $100 worth, so yeah, I'm increasing my chances, increasing my odds. You know, the more you play, the better your odds are, of course.
I didn't buy much because, payday is next week, but enough for, maybe something can happen. A lot could happen. Look where we are. I know. At the Bluebird.
I was just getting ready to count my money to see how many I could buy. I'm thinking about 20 or 25.
Spirits were high and dreams were big as to what the lucky winner would do with all that cash.
Basically, same thing everybody does. Pay bills, buy a home, get some vehicles, and try to live a good life. Maybe even start a business. Who knows?
I'd probably figure out a way to give away most of it.
Disconnect my phone right away.
I'll give all money to my husband. He has bigger plans than me, so I'll give all money to him.
So what was it that drove people from other counties to visit our beloved Bluebird?
I drove all the way from Orange County, Irvine, California. I believe it's the greatest place to play, a lot of winners, and so I'm going to try my luck.
It's a lucky liquor store. It's known for, I know people have won here before, so why not give it a try? And I really don't play the lotto, so I'm doing this for my job, co-workers. So we all pitched in, so we'll see how it goes.
I work right down the block, so it's easy for me to get here. So. And they've got a pretty good winning record. A lot of winners come from here, at least 4 major ones already.
We've been hearing about it so much on TV, so I decided, you know what, let's take a chance. And standing in this line, for me, that's big.
Because they're really lucky when it comes to a lot of winners. Big jackpots win here all the time, so I'm kind of between my mom's little gift right here and the liquor store here. I'm good. I think I'm good.
I hope that everyone has good luck today, just as much as I want good luck. I wish that everybody else good luck as well. And increase your odds, spend as much as you can, because it's $1 billion. It's not a lot of times where it happens to be $1 billion.
With the rub of the blue bird for luck and money, many are leaving our city hopeful. The winning ticket for the $1.5 billion jackpot was purchased in South Carolina, but there's always the next time. Keep it right here on Channel 22 for these Future City news stories. Take a sneak peek at an upcoming gala. Plus, the anti-bullying campaign is kicking off in the Hawthorne School District. And see how local veterans are being honored for their service to our country. That does it for this edition of City News. Thanks for watching. If you have any story ideas, please call us at 310-349-1630 or email us at hctv@hawthorneca.gov. Don't forget, you can watch City News online on YouTube by searching Hawthorne Community Television. We'll leave you now with footage from the trick-or-treating in the Hawthorne City Hall. See you next time.